What's going on, guys? Steve Taylor here, and today we're going to go through how to perform the barbell Romanian deadlift. The Romanian deadlift is a great compound exercise for training both the hamstring muscles and your gluteus maximus. This exercise is good for not only developing these muscles cosmetically, but also for increasing their strength, which therefore allows us to increase the weight on our other exercises, such as squats and conventional deadlifts. The Romanian deadlift, just like a lot of your other compound barbell movements, is a very technical exercise, so it requires a lot of focus and practice to get down. However, once you do, the rewards are well worth it. Now let's go check it out.
Start off by grabbing the bar with a pronated grip just outside shoulder width. As you get stronger, you can also use straps if your grip strength becomes the limiting factor in the amount of weight you can use. Keeping your spine neutral, get tight by pulling your shoulders back and externally rotating your shoulders by trying to bend the bar in half with your hands, and externally rotating your hips by attempting to screw your feet into the floor. Then take the bar out of the rack and walk backwards one step. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart. Keeping your chest up and shoulders back, bend the knees to create slack in the hamstrings. Then maintaining a neutral spine and consciously using your lats to push the bar against your body, reach your hips backwards while lowering the bar down. Really focus on pushing your hips backwards and feeling a good stretch in your hamstrings. Lower the bar down until the point just before your lumbar spine flexes over. You do not want your low back to look like this. This is a great way to get injured, and it means you've gone too far. How low you can go will vary on an individual basis and is dependent upon your individual hamstring flexibility. Once you reach your in range of motion, reverse the movement by really focusing on extending your hips and pushing them forward against the bar. Your focus should not be on pulling the weight back up to the top using your back. The way up should look exactly the same as the way down. Shoulders back, spine neutral, bar against the body, and tension loaded on your hamstrings and glutes. At the top, squeeze the life out of your glutes and pull your shoulders back tight. The key things to remember are to make sure your back stays in a neutral position the entire time. Don't let it flex at the bottom by going too low, and don't hyperextend it at the top by completing the movement with your back rather than your glutes and hamstrings. Remember, the goal of this exercise isn't to go as low as possible, but to focus on loading and getting a good stretch in your hamstrings. Keep the bar pressed against your body throughout the entire movement. One trick that helps me to do this is to consciously use my lats to drive the bar backwards into my body. Really focus on using your hamstrings and glutes to complete the movement. And last but not least, make sure to keep your neck in a neutral spine as well. A lot of times, people will watch themselves in the mirror that causes them to extend their neck, which places a lot of negative strain on the cervical spine.
There you have it. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Feel free to share this video with anyone who you think could benefit from it, and leave a comment below and let me know any other topics or exercises you'd like to see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.